Hello and welcome to VOP Business. I'm Joy Adesuwa Irabaseli. The federal government has approved the issuance of two power generation licenses with the combined capacity of 723 megawatts. It said this would raise the country's electricity output by over 700 megawatts when the power project were completed. Power sector operators, in conjunction with the federal government, had been making efforts to increase Nigerians' power generation and its supply after the successor electricity generation and distribution arms of the sector were unbundled and privatized in November 2013. Since then, Nigeria's power generation had been hovering between 3,500 megawatts and 5,000 megawatts, a figure which operators and experts describe as too low for a population of over 200 million people. To boost power supply in Nigeria, the government and investors have been constructing power plants, while the NERC has been issuing licenses to investors to generate electricity. Recall that President Bola Tinubu on Friday carried out the presidential groundbreaking for the construction of a 350 megawatt power plant in Abuja, being the first phase of the Gwagwalada Integrated Power Project. Four illegal miners have lost their lives after mining site collapse in Kogo Kadaje village in Yadungume area in Ninji local government area of Bauchi state. The incident occurred while the miners were extracting lead from the area. An anonymous source revealed that the miners had been engaged in illegal mining activities for over a month when one of the pits they dug suddenly caved in, burying them underneath. Ibrahim Zubeiru, the caretaker committee chairman of Ninji local government area, expressed sadness over the incident, stating that the illegal mining site was located in Kogo Kadaje forest, approximately 7 kilometers from Yadagungume town. It formed a committee to address illegal mining activities and land-related matters and directed the Beira Divisional Police Officer to investigate the mining sites. Zubeiru warned people to refrain from engaging in illegal mining, as the government would take strict action against those caught in the act. He extended his condolences to the families of the deceased miners. The Nigerian Export Promotion Council is looking to enhance collaborations with banks to bridge the financial gap for exporters and boost export competitiveness in the country. Ezra Yakusa, the Chief Executive Officer of NEPC, made this known at a capacity-building program for banks organized by the Council in Abuja recently. Yakusa said Nigeria was not benefiting maximally from its vast export potential due to issues around the knowledge gap, access to finance, cumbersome procedures and documentation, and poor packaging, among others. Consequently, exporters lack the financial muscle required to set up modern export-related industries and ensure the production of high-quality products. Yakusak said banks were one of the most important institutions in non-oil export trade, adding that without banks, no formal export trade can be undertaken because the Nigerian export proceeds from are usually processed by banks. He said 30 banks participated in the issuance and processing of the Nigerian Export Proceeds Form in 2022, which led to a total export value of $4.8 billion, and expressed optimism that there will be an upsurge of non-oil export activities by banks, especially with the current foreign exchange policy. He urged banks to create an export-tailored financial structure that offers greater flexibility and resources to support exporters, especially SMEs, in order to increase their capacity to export and diversify their export baskets. The National Institute of Architects, NIA, has called for implementation of the National Building Code to avert building-related tragedy in the country. The president of the Nigerian Institution of Architects, Ben Ebo, made this call following the recent elevator incident at the General Hospital, Odon, Lagos State, which led to the death of Dr. Diaso Ware. Ben Ebo noted that it was the failure of risk ownership that had led to many building-related tragedies, such as building collapses at the construction stage, fire outbreaks, post-construction building collapses, vertical transport system failures, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and air handling system failure, among others. He also urged state governments to domesticate the spirit and intent of Executive Order 11 by setting up state public assets maintenance agencies to oversee the maintenance of state-owned public buildings in all states in the country. According to the NIA president, the institute and allied professionals within the building environment have the competence and experience and are ready to collaborate with the government at all levels in the establishment and operation of the agencies. The Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau has announced that the country's civil aviation sector is scheduled to undergo a comprehensive safety audit by the International Civil Aviation Organization by the end of August 2023. The Director General of NSIB stated this at the closing ceremony of a peer review exercise of the Banjul Accord Group Accident Investigation Agency in Abuja recently. According to the NSIB boss, the upcoming ICAO audit held great significance as it would provide valuable insights into the safety status of Nigeria's aviation sector. He added that the audit's findings would help to identify areas that required further improvement and enable the implementation and effective measures to promote safer skies. Speaking further, Olateru noted that Nigeria had one of the best safety records. And that's it on VOP Business. Many thanks for staying with us. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is Voice of the People TV, and on other social platforms it is VOP TV Live. My name is Joy Adesowa Eremaseli. Keep watching VOP TV.